Guys, here with an update on the Pinless CPU gold recovery that I started yesterday. Here in front of me is a beaker with the solution, and at the bottom there you have all of that gold sludge. So in this video I will be decanting this solution, and I will rinse this gold sediment that's at the bottom a few times in preparation for melting. Hey, Juve King, big up. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna be decanting this solution um, with this hose right here. Um, you need to put some water inside there. I'm gonna use a gravity pull mechanism. So you want to measure out. You don't want to put it too. So like so, and then yeah, you allow the gravity to pull. Now you don't want to put it too far down so that you um, pull out your gold sediment. So you take your time and you just siphon off this water right here. Not water, this solution, proper term. So yes, guys. Um, so we have processed about 700 grams of those pinless CPUs, and it looks like some of my gold is being pulled. So let me pull this up a little further. Can't afford to have my gold that I work so hard to get to. All right, wonderful. So I want to give you a look inside my beaker of my gold. All of that you see there is the gold sediment from these pinless CPUs. Okay, it's not much, but it's gold, and it looks heavy. So now we're gonna just rinse it a few times with hot water and allow it to settle. You're gonna see you just swirl it around a few times, and that's hot water. So um, this is the rinsing process before melting, and you do this 4 to 5 times, 4 to 6, 4 to 7. You just want to ensure that all the acid is rinsed off. You wait for your gold to settle at the bottom. I'll show you. It's gonna settle at the bottom. Um, and then when the solution becomes clear, you pour in some more hot water inside there, and you do that a couple times. And yeah, but we're hoping to get over at least, yeah, I would say a fair estimation should be about a gram, 1 gram of gold. This time, I think a gram of gold is about, last time I checked, it was 93 US dollars per gram for 24 karat gold. Could be more. That was some weeks back. So we're just gonna wait for this to settle down. We decant this, and then we do the process all over again, probably 3 or 4 more times, depending on how quickly it clears up. And then we move to our melting. Yeah. So for persons who are new to the channel, this is where I do my gold minding. I don't use picker shovel and dynamite and big excavators. I use my screwdriver, I use my hammer, and I mine my gold from electronic appliances that people discard in the garbage bin. That's where I mined my gold, and I have so far successfully gotten um, 18 carats gold, up to about 24 carats, I believe. I need to verify the last set of melting that I did, what the carat is for them. But yeah, yes. So on this channel, I mine gold from the comfort of my backyard, electronic waste, old computers, old laptops, old printers, old TVs, old amplifiers, basically everything with a circuit board. Preferably those from labs, laptop, um, hospitals, libraries, printers, those kind of appliances. Okay. Um, yeah. So if you are new to the channel, please give a like, please give a thumbs up, um, please comment, please subscribe if you have not yet done so, and share with somebody um, about this experiment, to see if someone would like to start in something like this, gold recovery and processing from e-waste. I mean, if it's thrown down, if it's discarded, if it has no value to somebody else, and I find value in some of these, maybe it's a viable option. You would have to make that determination for yourself, whether it is worth your time, your effort, and your resources. But yeah, so I started out this journey as a hobby, um, in the COVID time, 2019 thereabout. Just at home pulling up stuff, discovering shiny metals, precious metals, and to the point where I explored a little deeper, did some research, found some videos on YouTube of persons who have recovered gold from e-waste. People like Moose the Scrapper, I have to give a shout out to him. People like Bishan 999, um, people like Trinity Gold, Poor Miners. Those guys, I watch their videos a lot, learned a lot from them, and here am I now with my starting up my own channel and having some amount of success in these processes, and I'm just sharing them with persons. So, all right, so this is taking a little bit longer than I anticipated. So what I'm gonna do, and you don't want to pour off your gold. The heavier portion is gonna fall to the bottom real quickly. But all those small, tiny, tiny fragments, they count too. So I don't want to rush the process. Explained. I'm gonna rinse this about 3 more times with hot water. Okay, and then after completing those rinses, I'm going to either dry the gold sludge at the bottom, or I just pour it out in a crucible and melt straight away, and then update you guys on the results. Because what you don't want to do, you don't want to rush the process. You don't want to rush the process and and end up pouring off your light gold, which add to the weight, right? So I'm gonna allow this to settle down until the water becomes clear, and then I'm gonna pour that off, and I'm gonna go again. So I don't want to hold you or bore you guys with just looking at the beaker at the moment. So I think the best thing to do is to allow it to settle, and then I come back. Um, when it's settled, pour that off, put on a fresh bath of hot water on it. It The more washes you give it, the quicker it becomes clearer and clearer. So I think when I'm about the final wash before melting, I think I'm just gonna give another update and then we go into our melting video. I think that's the best option right now, right? So thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Thank you for your comments. Juve King, yes, I remember you. Bless up, right? And thank you for coming on to the live. So that's what I'm gonna do. So guys, thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your morning and stay safe and God bless.